Hello. Welcome to Mamlaka Broadcast Network TV. We like to contrast our worldly facts with kingdom truth, which is the original truth. My name is Ida Serino Lee. I'm Ambassador Ida. I'm also a holistic health practitioner and nutrition coach. And I'm here today to give you some pointers on what is on our products, what kind of toxins we can find in the self-care products, personal care product, cosmetics, and even cleaning products. Okay, so I don't know if you know what how the products that we apply in our skin, that we smell and we inhale, how that works. But every single thing that you put in your skin, you get absorbed into your bloodstream within 10 seconds. Okay, and 60% of it get into your bloodstream, meaning that it's running into your bloodstream and it's getting into your cells, causing inflammation, causing disease, blocking some pathways, and doing some damage into your body. Okay, so it's very important for us to be very cautious on what is that we put in our skin, what is that we inhale, and what we smell. Even our thoughts cause this change in our body. But today we're talking about products like cleaning products, things like candles, and like the Febreze, that air fresheners that we use in our house, softener that we use in our detergent for our clothes, or cosmetics that we use, our makeup, our lipsticks, our mascara, our blushes, all kind of hair products that we use, like relaxers and shampoo, conditioners, all these things that we use for our personal care. It contains a lot of toxins, okay, that are going to cause disease. And this is the temple of God. Okay, we know that our body is the temple of God, so we need to keep it as healthy, as a clean and free of toxins as we possibly can, so the spirit can flow freely in our body, so that we can float in our purpose as free as we can and as healthy as we can. So welcome, Ambassador Victoria and Ambassador Veronique. Thank you for being here and following us. So everybody that is here, share this video, okay? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, because this information is life-changing. This information is going to help you choose the right things that you want to wear and put into your skin. So right now, to give you an introduction about the topic, I would like to play this little video, okay? That we don't own the right. We're going to give you a disclaimer. We don't own the right of this video, but we're showing it just for educational purposes, okay? So please play the video for me.
In our Consumer Watchdog report tonight, it was startling to learn a number today. 120 is the answer. 120 chemicals in care products, cream, shampoos used every day by women, most of them untested, and a lot by men as well. Today, even lawmakers said it was time for a wake-up call, and ABC senior national correspondent Jim Avila has those details.
The average woman applies 12 beauty products to her body every day. 120 chemicals. For men, it's 6 cosmetics and 80 chemicals. And few, including Betty Lee Hansen, think much about what's in them.
No, I don't. Shame on me.
But right now, no one has the authority to help her, not even the government. So here are some of the chemicals advocates say Americans put on their body every day. From formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, and dioxane in some shampoos, to lead on your lips, parabens possibly linked to cancer and deodorant, even mercury in skin lightening creams, toluene known to cause headaches in nail polish, and diethyl phthalate linked to allergies, hormone disruption, and dermatitis in perfume. Europe has banned 1,200 such chemicals, the U.S. only 10. So critics say cosmetic makers mix a riskier brew of the same product for domestic use.
Companies think that their European customers deserve safer products.
There is now a move in Congress to pass a bill regulating cosmetics by summer, requiring labeling all ingredients and prohibiting chemicals linked to cancer or reproductive problems. Cosmetic companies spent $3.5 million lobbying against the bill, saying it would curtail innovation and compromise trade secrets. Until Congress acts, advocates recommend finding the shortest label with the fewest ingredients. And if you can't pronounce them, don't use it. Jim Avila, ABC News, Washington.
Oh my God, do you guys saw all these different chemicals, and how you see how the European have only prohibited 120 ingredients, where we're still using them here in the United States? Those are things that you have to keep an eye on it. Okay, these chemicals, they do a lot of disruption to our body. These chemicals cause cancer. They disrupt your endocrine system. They damage your skin. Okay, and they cause inflammation. They cause free radicals. They cause oxidation. Different things into your body that are going to cause disease, and it's going to increment your risk of chronic disease. Okay, so the best thing when you're going to purchase these ingredients is for you to purchase things that are made naturally. Okay, or even if you purchase European, you know that you're going to have a cleaner product. Even if they have certain chemicals, those are chemicals that are cleaner, that we are able to use, that are not harmful to your skin and to your body. But things are not only the things that you can find in the self-care products. Even the packaging of our foods, the packaging of our self-care products, the packaging of all the chemicals that we use to clean also have other chemicals that also can damage our skin, can damage our body, can damage our health. So it's very important for us to lower our toxic load, because when we have a body that is toxic, it's hard to function. Yes, we do have God created for us to have a detoxing system in our body. The detoxing system composed of your liver and your kidneys and your endocrine and your lymphatic system. They work into cleaning your system. Okay, and everything will go out of your body through your sweat, through your urine, and through your feces. But sometimes we put so much chemicals into our body that we don't even know, okay, that we are overloading our system. And that's why detoxing every so often is very beneficial. I always recommend to my clients and to my brothers and sisters to detox at least minimum once a year. You want to do a big detox once a year, where you eliminate all these chemicals and all this sugar and all this stuff to clean up the organs that's supposed to do the detoxing of your body, so they can work in the highest healing potential. So it's not that we need to detox because the body doesn't do it. No, God created a very, very grateful system to detox. It's just that we overwhelm it because of the amount of toxins that we are present. You saw the video that it said that women only, and these are experiencing 120 different chemicals a day. Okay, we are putting within the chemicals that we put in our hair, everything that we put in our skin, and that doesn't count when you're cleaning the house, when you want the house to smell good, when you put it in your laundry. All those things damage your health. But there are 12. If you want to find, first of all, if you want to find all these toxins, okay, in your food, and which are the toxins for your food, what are the toxins you can find in your personal care product, in your hair care product, you can go to ewg.org. It's an environmental website that will give you a list of all those. They also give you a list of the vegetables and fruits that you want to eat organic, and the ones that you can eat conventional, and give you a list of all the toxins, their side effects, and what they can cause. And it can give you a larger list than what I'm going to give you today. But today we're going to talk to the 12 main toxins that you can find, chemicals that you can find in our foods and in our products. The first one is BPA. BPA is contained in the plastic. You can find it in plastic, and plastic is used to package your skincare product, your cleaning product, even your foods. Sometimes you're eating the healthiest meal, but then you package it in a plastic container. Then you're gonna put it in the microwave, and it's gonna sweat all these chemicals into your food. So if you want to have healthier food, not only cook healthier food, but package it in glass containers. Okay, package it in glass containers. You can find glass containers in Amazon in a very good price, and you can have those, and then those you can microwave in it, you can bake in it, you can do whatever you want to, even though I don't suggest microwaving your food anyways, but you can use the crystal container and everything. But you can see BPA in plastic, in your shower curtains, shower curtains that have plastic. That's the one place that you can find it. You can find it in all the packagings on your food and skincare products and perfumes and shampoos and all that stuff. And they said that BPA cause accelerate puberty. So that's why you see nowadays these girls are having their first period at 10, 8, 9 years old. Okay, they cause fertility issues. I don't know if you noticed, but ever since we have industry growth and the industrial era started, also the the infertility problems have started to increase it more. So it causes miscarriages, infertility products, it causes obesity, it causes diabetes and heart disease. So that's, if you notice, all this at this time that industry open and start using all these products, also all these diseases raise up. So that's one thing that you want to make sure that you avoid BPA. Okay, and then we have dioxin. Dioxin is spelled DIOXINS. Like, remember what the video said, if you can't pronounce it, don't use it. So you're going to see me having problem pronouncing it, so I'm going to spell it for you so you understand what it is. So the dioxins are a second most harmful environmental toxin. It's a kind of toxin called PCBs that belong to a group of chemicals that are correlated with hormonal issues, with infertility problems, and you can also find it in the fat of different meats as well. And this thing it causes cancers. It's found in cows and turkeys, and can cause cancer. Can also disrupt your endocrine system. That means your hormones, imbalance of your hormones. Okay, causing issues, the hormonal issues, and also affect your thyroid. We have another chemical that is called atrazine, and it's spelled ATRAZINE. ATRAZINE. This is the third toxin that is found in herbicides. Herbicides, you know, that they use it to put it in the plants, or that you put it in your yard or in your garden to clean all the weeds. They find it in Roundup, okay? And this, you can find it a lot in corn, soybeans, and a lot of veggies. So make sure that when you buy your veggies, especially if you're not buying veggies that are organic, that you coming home and you washing it in a solution of vinegar and water, or in a solution of baking soda and water, that you want to clean it real good and soak it for a few minutes. And you do that as soon as you get it from the grocery store. Okay, you don't wait until they're in the refrigerator and then when you're going to use it, then you clean it. No, because you're giving it more time for the plant to absorb all these chemicals. No, you want to do it as soon as you bring them home. You want to clean it right away, and put them away after they are clean. So those things also cause cancer. They also cause endocrine system, and they also cause obesity. Another chemical that you can find that is very common is phthalates, and that one is spelled PHTHALATS. And it's a dangerous chemical because it interferes with your body level of testosterone and estrogen. So interfere with the levels of testosterone and estrogen, which are the hormones that make you a girl. If you are a lady, female, it will be estrogen and testosterone. If it changes the balance of testosterone, those are the characteristics of a man. So that's why we're seeing a lot of these young boys that are having breasts, because they're having an imbalance between the estrogen and the testosterone. And you see these girls that are getting pubic hair, not pubic, facial hair, facial hair, because they are having more testosterone, for example. So that's one of the things that do. It also it can cause breast cancer. Is that because remember a great amount of estrogen causes breast cancer. That's why they tell women over 55 not to use hormone therapies, because it will, with estrogen, because it will increase your risk of breast cancer. So things that have phthalates will increase, and you can find the phthalates in Tupperware and certain type of plastic. The plastics that are soft and malleable, that's where you can find phthalate. You can find phthalate in your curtains. You can find phthalates in the vinyl floor, in lubricating oils. You can find it in soap, in shampoos, in hairspray, in hair chemical like relaxers, for example. You can find those chemicals there. So if you want to eliminate those chemicals, you can also find it in detergent as well. So you want to eliminate those things. You want to be able to buy things that are more organic. You can go to places like melaluca.com that you can find more cleaning products that are cleaner. You want to try to use more cloth instead of plastic curtains and things like that. You can find for your shower, the cloth curtains better, so that way you don't use that much plastic and you don't expose to that much plastic. And again, don't cook in plastic, like I was saying before. Another chemical that you're gonna find is perchlorate. I can't even pronounce it right. It's spelled PERCHLORAT. And this is one that damages your metabolism. It lowers your metabolism, and this chemical is usually manufactured to process rocket fuel. And they put it in our vegetables. You can find it in eggs. You can find it also in fish and seafood. And the main place that you can find this chemical is in dairy. In dairy. That means that avoid drinking milk. I said that before when I was teaching you about nutrition. Avoid drinking milk. It also damages your hormones and also your thyroid, affect your thyroid. And you know that thyroid control all the cells of your body. Okay, this is the thyroid hormones are the control hormones that control all the rest of your body. So if you're having problem with your thyroid, then you're having problem with the rest of your body. So you want to make sure that you have a healthy thyroid. So you want to avoid dairy, avoid some seafoods that are not wild caught. Okay, you want to avoid all kind of dairy, and you want to make sure that you have the clean vegetables. Go to the EWG and use it for the list of the 12 clean vegetables, the ones that are supposed to buy organic, and make sure you buy organic so you avoid this chemical as well. Another thing that you want to avoid is flame retardant. That's another chemical. Flame retardant. Why? Because flame retardant also damage your thyroid. It's believed to lower your IQ in children, okay? And it is also can cause problems with your hormones. And you can find that in your furniture, in your carpet, in some clothes, in your bedspreads and pillowcases, okay? In anything that is treated for flame retardant that you use at home, in your furniture, and in any cloth that have that treatment of flame retardant, you need to avoid those, because those can affect your children's IQ, can affect your thyroid. It can also affect your hormones. So you don't want to use none of those, okay? The next one is lead. And you know that lead, you can find it in paint. So you can find it in paint, you can find it in cosmetics, you can find it in lipsticks, okay? So you don't want to use any lead. And the lead, what it does is harmful for your hormones. It increases your stress level, especially your stress hormone. So it's bad for your cortisol, okay, causing you to be in a stress all the time. Okay, so you don't want to use lead. Can be very toxic. It can cause even death when you have high levels of lead in your body. The next one is one that you all know because you can hear that in the movies, arsenic. If you notice in the movies, they usually use arsenic to kill people in the movies. But arsenic is available. It's a very popular crime movies chemical that they use to kill people, but it also causes skin, lung, and bladder cancer. Okay, it causes cancer. And you can find arsenic in some of our foods. Okay, you can find arsenic also in some of the personal care products as well, and you can even find it in fruits. So again, make sure that you washing and cleaning every single thing so that you can avoid this kind of chemicals in your food. Okay. Another chemical that is also bad for you and for your endocrine system is your parabens. Parabens are hormones like estrogen, like they look like estrogen. So you know anything that is going to increase your estrogen, it can cause cancer. Anything that increase your estrogen, it's going to cause imbalance in your hormones, and it's also going to disrupt the function of your female and male hormones. It's going to disrupt the function of your reproductive system. It's going to cause infertility. It's going to cause problem at birth. So you want to make sure that you don't use anything that has parabens. You can find paraben in your shampoos, in your hair care products, in some of your skincare products. You can find it in cleaning products, and a lot of the cleaning products as well. So you want to make sure that you use more natural products. The other day, for example, I was cleaning one of my pots, and what I use only vinegar and baking soda, and I was able to clean the pot with that. And then that doesn't have any extra chemical that you don't want to either smell like chlorine. All those things are bad for you. So you want to make sure that you can go more green when it comes to your cleaning products. The same thing with things that have another chemical that you want to avoid is fragrances. Okay, if anything that you buy, whether it's a cleaning product, whether it's a body spray, whether it's a perfume, a cologne, that said fragrance, the way fragrance, what it means is that the owner or the manufacturer of that product can put any chemical they want and not tell you about it, because fragrance is supposed to be a proprietary formula that you don't want anybody else to know what do you mix in order to get the smell. You don't want nobody to know that what you did to get that fragrance. So because you don't want nobody to know what to get that fragrance, that you can put it under the word fragrance, and then you can add whatever chemical you want. And what happened with that is that they can add parabens, they can add sulfates, they can add all kind of chemicals that is gonna cause cancer, disrupt your immune system, cause you to gain weight, all bunch of things. So you want to avoid anything that said the word fragrance in it. The same thing goes to candles and Febreze and air fresheners that you use for your house. You want to avoid all of those because all of those will have chemicals that are not good for you, that are going to be irritating your respiratory system. I had an experience with Victoria's Secret. I used to love Victoria's Secret body sprays, okay? And one time, because sometimes we don't build the allergy to it until a while that the chemical, because all these chemicals are compound. The more you use it, the more it compound into your body. And when you have certain amount, then you're going to see the effects. Okay. So I was using this, and one after maybe a year or so, I was using the same smell, the same fragrance of the Victoria's Secret. I started to getting asthma. And we pointed out when we started removing things, we pointed out that it was the chemical on the Victoria's Secret body spray that was causing my asthma. So that's the reason why you want to use things that if you want a better smell, use essential oils. Actually, there is a company in Europe, in Turkey, Europe, called Pharmacy, spelled Pharmasi, Pharmacy, that they manufacture all their perfume and body sprays with essential oils. And not only that, they give you which essential oils they use in order to create that particular smell. They don't tell you the amount that they use, but they tell you at least you have an idea exactly what they use in order to manufacture that cologne or that perfume or that body spray. So that's a good thing. Another line of chemicals that you want to avoid is obesinogens. Okay, obesinogens is a group of chemicals. Remember all the chemicals I mentioned before that I told you that also increase your weight? So obesinogens are chemicals that alter the lipid homeostasis and adipogenesis of lipid accumulation in your body. In other words, it hijack your fat cells. So you be eating right, you've been doing the exercise, you've been doing everything right, and you still not losing any weight. Why? Because some of the chemicals that you're using are hijacking your fat cells and holding into it and not releasing. So what happened with that is that you notice that that's the issue when you do a detox and you get real sick, because when you do that detox and some of these fat cells have to disrupt themselves because you're not getting any food into the system, okay, then all these chemicals spill out into your system, and that's why you get dizzy and sick and all that when you're getting a detox. So you want to remove, and you can find some of the type of chemicals that are obesinogens are the things like the PCBs, the PBAs, the pesticides, the phthalates. All those type of chemicals are obesinogens that also hijack your fat cells. Okay. Another chemical that you want to make sure that you don't use anymore is formaldehyde. And formaldehyde is spelled FORMALDEHYDE, formaldehyde. Formaldehyde can be found in nail polish, nail harden, eyelashes, in glues, in gels, in soap, in cleaning products, in lotions, in shampoos, in plywood, insulation material in the house. This formaldehyde is very, very, very dangerous. Okay, it's cancerous. It's cancerous for the body, and it's also in a grain amount. It's very dangerous. It's also found in relaxers for your hair. So if you relax your hair, stop relaxing your hair. They sell some that are without the formaldehyde, but you still have other chemicals that you don't want on it. And the last one that I want to tell you that is also very found is triclosan. Triclosan spelled TRICLOSAN. And triclosan also disrupt your endocrine system. That means that it disrupt your hormones. It also causes obesity, and it also a carcinogen. And it is present in all kind of antibacterial soaps, the antiseptic gel. You know that everybody that used the antiseptic gel during this pandemic has been exposed in a great way to triclosan, because most of this antiseptic gel have that. They even use it to preserve certain medications, and they even use it in vaccine because triclosan is a great antibiotic. So it will clean up and kill up any bacteria and all that, but it also damage your body as well. So all of us that have used a lot of the antiseptic stuff to clean our hands while the pandemic, we have all been exposed to triclosan. Or our children that got all the vaccines, and everybody that get the flu vaccine every year also been exposed to triclosan. Okay, because they use that as a preservative to preserve it from getting any bacteria. So it is essential for us to be very choosy on what we make. Where can you find more natural things that you can use? You can go online. You can even every supermarket have green products now that you can use. You can also go into Google and you can type DIY, how I make a cleanser, how I can make a gel. If you for things for your hair, you can use also natural. There's a lot of natural products out there for your hair, and you can use things that you have in your house. For example, when I want to moisturize my hair, I use aloe vera. I mean, I have an aloe vera tree. I take an aloe vera tree and take the gel out, and I mix it with a little bit of olive oil and an avocado, and I mix it all well, put it in my hair, and let it sit for an hour or so. Put some heat on it, and I will soften the hair that way. I mean, I even make a cleanser for my face as well, with honey and oils as well to clean my face, my skin. So try to use more natural things that are more that God created, that are more acceptable for our body. The same way that we think that things that are made out of plants are good for the inside of our body, the same thing it is for outside of our body. Because everything that we put in the outside, we also gonna be able to absorb it, and it's also going to work inside our system. So if you have any question and you want to know any more about this topic, make sure that you ask any question. Make sure that you share this video. Make sure that you subscribe into the YouTube channel, okay, and that you share this, because this is important information that you need in order to keep the body of Christ healthy. You want to keep your the temple of God healthy so that you can go and fulfill the purpose that God has given you. If you can diminish ways of getting sick, why not? And this is an easy way to do it, by using things that you already have in the house, like using things that are more used for our own body, the things that come from plants, things that God created, instead of things that man created. I always said if it was created in a plant, use it. It was created in a plant, or if it was created in a plant, use it. It was made in a plant, don't use it. Okay? Make sure that you do that so that you can take care of your body and you can take care of your system, and make sure that you put healthy stuff on it and things that are not going to damage your skin and not going to damage. And also for your children, you don't want your children to grow up with all these chemicals. Like I said, there's chemicals out there that even damage your IQ. For example, artificial colors and flavors, they also are being connected to autism and connected to ADHD, hyperactivity disorders. And you don't want your children to suffer that. So take away all these artificial colors for your children. Use fruit and vegetables that can add color into their foods instead of using the chemical stuff, because everything that was created by man doesn't work good for us. But everything that was created by God was exactly for us. So thank you so much for this opportunity of being here with you. I'm going to be collaborating with my LACA broadcast network and giving some health capsules every so often. So make sure that you tune in and you learn how to keep your body of Christ healthy, your temple healthy, and make sure that you know that make sure that you stay here connected with us. And sorry for a minute here. And make sure that you know that this is where the eagles that go up, because this is where the eagles fly. Thank you so very much for being here.